Souls 2 yesterday. I restarted Dark Souls 2, and I got Billy to restart it. He made it. He played for about an hour and a half, and he beat the first legitimate boss of the game first try. So I think he's pretty good at it so far. Yeah.
He beat it first try.
He beat the last giant first try, which is pretty cool. And I started a mage build, which is completely different from what I'm used to, because I usually play as like a knight with sword and shield, and I get up and close and personal and dodge roll. But now I have a gun. I can literally stand super far away and just laser beam things to death. And it's so much easier, but I'm like a glass cannon. I have so little HP, I get 2 shot by everything.
Yeah, that happens in mage builds.
Just don't be a mage, man.
Yeah, I just lost
mage
about
builds are tough.
Souls. I lost about 20,000 souls last night and then gave up.
With the like gargoyle monsters, magic is very fucking weak against them.
Yeah, like the 5 gargoyles.
Yeah.
That sucks.
That's unfortunate.
So, when you get to that, have fun.
Okay. I'll figure
something. Can we just acknowledge how chill Billy was about letting us go ahead and crash in his room and take over his room and play zombies in it?
Oh yeah.
He was just whatever, and pulled out the fucking futon.
Alright. Welcome back to the Shid podcast. This is episode 14, right? 14 or 15, something like that.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're getting right into it, guys.
Alright, Christmas is coming up.
Alright.
Yeah, Christmas is coming up, and I'm working...
You're working Christmas, man. That blows.
I just did my Christmas yesterday. I gave all my gifts to my girlfriend.
Did you like Tamagotchi?
Oh yeah, she
you got
liked
her
the
a Tamagotchi? That's great.
Yes.
That's good. That's good.
I'm still with, so I gotta get back into my regular voice. I have deep voice mode right now.
Yeah, he just woke up. I got my sister an iPhone. She already has it, so she knows, so it's fine.
Nice.
And I got my mom. She's been talking about wanting a stand mixer all fucking for the past 6 fucking months. So I got her a stand mixer.
Perfect.
Yeah, and then I got a sound bar for the TV too, so that she can play music while she is doing stuff upstairs.
I mass-produced paintings for all of my coworkers this year. I made 24 individual paintings.
24 paintings.
And then bought 24 individual bags to put them all in. And then each one got its own name. So
wow.
I think after all of the money I spent on it, it's about $4 a painting. That's what I value them at. And that is quite a lot when you add it up.
Yeah, when you have 24 of them. 24 times 4, that's over $100.
Yeah, so... I didn't do Secret Santa this year.
Understandable.
That's very understandable.
We got a tree. We got a small tree. Got a little tiny tree. Because this is our first Christmas in this house, and we didn't really have a way to get a big ass tree to the house. So we just got.
Why didn't you just chop one down?
There are no trees in Ohio.
Well, there's a lot of trees in Ohio, but not Christmas trees.
You couldn't have just gotten a tree from your backyard. There's no Christmas trees back here.
There's no Christmas trees in my backyard. They're fucking oak trees.
Not a single spruce one. You're telling me not a single spruce tree in the entirety of your city?
Probably not.
One year instead of putting a tree in my house, instead of putting a tree in my house, I want to go decorate a giant tree. Climb up the tree with a giant strand of house lights.
They have a giant tree in the middle of the city. It's a giant Christmas tree. It's the only one in fucking town. But, like, it has... They decorate it with lights and shit. And ornaments and stuff. And it's just super bright when you drive past it.
There you go, Daxter. Climb that.
There you go.
You gotta do that in Yuba City. Do that to a tree in your front yard.
Oh yeah.
I think we should go ahead and still
decorate a tree in the redwood forest.
No, Daxter, we plant a metasequoia tree in the middle of Yuba City, and then we go ahead and decorate it.
You plant it in the middle of the field in the high school.
That way it's a crime to dig it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the middle of the football field.
Yeah. Well, maybe not the football field because that's fake grass. You got to do it in the softball field or something.
Yeah. Do it in the field next to it.
Do it in one of the fields.
For my senior
one of them.
Do
it in the field hockey field. No one plays that shit anyway.
Oh yeah. I planted a bunch of sunflower seeds for my senior prank, and they never grew.
Yeah, the sunflowers just never grew. I remember you walking around the school throwing sunflower seeds around.
So, how the hell did they grow in your backyard, but not in school?
Because they were probably taken care of better in the backyard.
I put them where they had sprinkler systems, but they still didn't grow.
Yeah.
They probably got derooted.
Yeah, they probably saw them starting to grow, and they probably pulled them out.
You probably... a better idea would have been to go ahead and plant them all where no one ever looks.
Like what?
Like, behind the...
Or you could have planted them in, like, the memorial.
No, people look there all the time.
In the narrative?
Yeah, but, like, sunflowers growing there, it's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
No, but they also have all of those plants, chosen to be there. You try planting anything else, they'll go ahead and take it out.
I had funding to make a mural in that school right before COVID.
Right before COVID hit. That's terrible.
Man, yeah. That was a shame. I still say that.
Some people got more fucked by COVID than others, man.
Yeah.
That's true.
Our graduation was on YouTube.
Yeah, on God. And then we had like a stupid little fucking drive-through thing. They just took our picture in the car.
Oh my God.
It literally looked like someone took a picture of me going through like a Taco Bell drive-through at 1 a.m. Like,
I get fucked. Like, I'm sorry, but that sucks. That sucks ass.
yeah.
I'm so glad I had normal graduation.
Yeah, fuck you. You were like the class before us, you lucky fuck.
Yeah, like in the class before COVID.
I can't believe we were the only class affected by it.
Yeah, like
literally the 2021 class got a fucking graduation.
That sucks.
2022's getting a graduation.
Why would they not? If 2021 did.
They get graduation for show. But you know what? That's okay.
I found this bullshit. It's fucking stupid. Didn't have fucking prom or graduation. It's stupid. They didn't even like offer that we could like go to prom fucking to the next year or some shit, or go to the next graduation or whatever. They didn't even offer that. They were just like, yeah, fuck you guys. You guys just didn't get a graduation. That sucks.
And people still had the opportunity to buy prom tickets as well. They were up and selling.
Yeah, like people bought prom tickets and then didn't get to go to prom.
Yeah, people got dresses. And
bought dresses and fucking rented limos and shit.
Just
our prom, we went camping, and then we met this guy who almost chopped off Blake's hand with a knife on accident.
Damn.
Oh yeah,
I
the
never
camping
got
trip. We all remember the camping trip, except Ethan, because he wasn't there.
Damn.
I mean, how long ago was that camping trip?
It was right after our graduation. I think you were in Pennsylvania.
Hmm.
We had
Okay.
1800 silver, Mad Dog 2020, and fucking vodka watermelon, baby.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
That camping trip, that was a good graduation camping trip, man. There was some ups and downs, but we're not going to talk about it on the podcast. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there were some times there.
But
You have
we
no
were thoroughly boozed out for the entire camping trip. Let's say that.
You gotta do that again.
Yeah.
I found
Dude, the
I
one
found-
camping trip I went on, you guys fucking got funk-ass mushrooms. And then you
Yeah, I drank every day, and you guys took mushrooms, and I didn't because I was like, "Nah, I'm good."
those were terrible.
Yeah,
Those could have killed like all
those could have
five.
killed all of you guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's why I didn't take them. I had a feeling about them. I was like, "Nah."
And then we were like in the middle of the forest, like the middle of
Yeah.
fucking no.
Middle of bumfuck nowhere.
I literally
we were
started
fine.
magic right after I took those, and then it took energy to use my eyes. It took like energy.
It took energy to see. Like,
Yeah. It, like
bro.
it hurt my eyes to like look at the cards or even just open up my eyes. The light hurt so bad.
That's
right?
crazy.
After a while, I couldn't even read the words on my cards anymore, even though I know what they are. And I just, I was
having that issue too.
I was at this impasse where I had to move and do something, but at the same time, I felt so sick that I couldn't move, and I didn't want to do anything. And then, like, I vomited and smoked, and I felt so much better, and that became the Life Straw episode. After I vomited, I was in such a good mood. I
Yeah.
was so upset.
You
With
just
the
had to
life-
get it out of your system.
Yeah, after the left side of my body regained its numbness, you know, I felt good,
I'd
cleansed.
still say we should go ahead and get better shrooms and try again.
I don't think I'm ever gonna try those again. I think
He
Maybe
thinks
sit down.
he thinks he's shroomed out now.
no, you never get the same experience twice with a heavy drug, never. And I had one good experience, one bad experience, and one experience. So there isn't anything more I could get out of it other than an addiction. I don't know.
Yeah.
I really just wanted to try them to say that I did try them, you know? That's what I also did acid for. I tried a little tiny corner of a tab of acid, 25% of a tab, right? And then I was high for about 5, had a panic attack, made some of the weirdest art of my life, and then like a light switch.
And
I
then
was
the first time you took shrooms, Dexter, we played Magic for 9 hours straight.
Yeah, because I was
Yeah.
in a good mood. And, like, I was glowing, and I don't know. The first time I did take mushrooms, I made a painting, and I still have not been able to sell that painting. But it's one of my favorite paintings, to be fair, because you can tell when I did it on mushrooms, because all of the sea creatures are like upside down and smiling with their hands on their faces. I did
Yeah.
that to you. I did try to give it to my grandma, and she gave it right back. She said it scares.
She said it scares her.
What?
Yeah. Mom's. If it doesn't work, bro, I'm gonna fucking literally hate myself. Jesus Christ.
All right, okay, okay, Skinny. All right, we get it.
All right. I found this band I'm really interested in that I've been obsessed with for the last few days. They're called the Taxpayers.
The taxpayers. Okay.
Yes. I haven't put any of their songs on your playlist yet because like they're kind of ska, I know you guys don't like ska all too much, but he has this deep kind of smoker voice, and he sings in these like really fast melodic tones, and then like the background music is usually kind of slow and very like rhythmic-y with some really good like I don't know how to explain it, but like I think you guys should listen to the Taxpayers. I've been listening to Evil Men and Hungry Dog on the Street for like days now. It's stuck in my head.
Alright.
Put it on the playlist.
I will indeed put it on the playlist for you right now.
I realize that I'm falling behind in my new songs to find in this month. Because I've only found like 2-3 new songs in the month of December so far, and I'm really upset.
Like, bro,
Like,
like everything that I used to listen to is so old. Like, I'm tired of listening to the same songs over and over again. I'm
Honestly,
growling.
Sam.
Yeah. I put a whole bunch of new
Yeah.
songs on the playlist for you guys. I don't know if you guys have checked it out, but
I've not.
well, there you go.
Minute. Oh shit! I look at the playlist and then it's just like all down like a fucking Dexter Howl.
Exactly.
Okay.
The new stuff is what you should be looking at.
Yeah, Hungry Dogs in the Street. I see that. Evil Man. This seems like some quality music that I may be able to go ahead and find interesting.
There you go.
I only listen to music in my car, so
Yeah.
next time I drive, I'll probably listen to it.
Music gives me the energy to live and breathe. Like, the first song of the day is the most important one that sets the tone for the whole day.
The first song of the day is my alarm, and it's "Through the Fire and Flames" by Dragon Force. So,
Oh. No, wait, that is your alarm. There's a song called... Wait, I'll send it to you, Eli, because I definitely think it should be your alarm. It's called Good Morning Sunshine.
okay.
Should be Good Morning Vietnam.
Is it loud enough to wake me up?
Yes, it will wake you up.
Okay.
And it's gonna set the right positive attitude for your day, for the beginning of the day. It just sets the mood perfectly.
I think
swear.
anything waking me up is not going to set a positive attitude for me.
No, you're gonna hate it at first because the introduction is an alarm sound.
Okay.
Literally alarm tone. But so I don't listen to it or put it on a playlist or anything, but I want to listen to it more because I think it's a good song. But I just can't bring myself to listen to it casually because the introduction is a goddamn alarm tone.
Okay.
That's an interesting idea for music. Goddamn alarm tone, though.
Alright, so what have people been doing recently? What have we been doing, guys?
What have I been doing, or
Yeah,
what have you been doing?
what have you been doing, Ethan?
I've
What have you
been
been up to?
to adults.
I've been...
What?
I've been doing my best to. I'm I'm started. I didn't used to do this, but I've started like trying my best to set away a certain amount of money of my paycheck to save away permanently, like picking up my paycheck and then like keeping a number in my head of how much I can spend and what I am spending, so that way I can, manage it better and save up some. But I never used to do that. I used to just kind of spend willy-nilly and kind of know that I had enough but never keep track of it. But this has become a lot more stressful now. Like, I don't know if it's healthy for me to be doing that, but and like building credit and everything. Adulting is hard. I'm tired of work.
Adulting is hard. That's all I've been doing is mostly work and running a shitload of errands back to back.
Yeah, I just want to, video games, but I have so many things I have to do.
Yeah, mine's just like work, and then I get home, and it's like shit I have to do at home. And I gotta drive people places, and I gotta do this, and I gotta do that. Can't just get home and fucking play video games or.
Are you done?
No, because
like,
you're not 15 anymore.
You finished.
What?
You're done with classes, right?
Yeah.
Like, damn, I still got a whole bunch more to go and stress out over that.
I'm done with classes, but I'm working a full-time job 5 days a week, over 8 hours a day sometimes. Sometimes I'm working 10-hour days because we got shit to do. Huh?
Are you gonna do that till you retire?
Yeah.
That's the plan.
That's the plan.
Well, I mean, hey, you have a career set out for you, so congrats.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like a fun life, though.
Oh well, I get 1 week a year to do whatever I want.
I get that too, but that is still pretty garbage. You get weekends
I'm
off?
using my 1 week a year. I'm going to California in January. At the end of January.
Have you ever seen the redwoods or the sequoia trees, Eli?
I have been to the redwood forest when I was a kid. I don't think I've seen the sequoias.
Ethan, we're gonna take him to General Sherman.
Fuck! I want to go to the coastal redwoods.
You're gonna go to the coastal redwoods?
I want to go to the coastal redwoods instead of Sherman, because I went to Sherman's twice, and then, I guess I've also been to the coastal redwoods 3 times. But the past 3 times, I didn't get to stay there very long.
Mm-hmm.
And I want.
So we need to go. We need to go for a couple days then, if you can get days off, Ethan.
And then
Okay, cool.
And then what we need to do is buy the fort. So in order to get access to see the tallest trees in the world on the coastal redwoods, you need to spend some money 48 hours in advance to get a 4-digit fucking code to a goddamn lock.
Okay, so there's gonna be some plan. Okay, so I'm showing up on the 21st. It's a Saturday. Okay, I'm thinking we should do this if we're gonna go for a couple nights. Should we do hotel rooms or should we camp?
Oh yeah, the best part of it's camping.
I would say camp.
Okay.
We could take Michael.
We need to have Mom then too. Last time we camped without Mom, it didn't work out very well.
Bro, we'll buy more than hot dogs and mustard this time.
We had hamburgers too, but we let them all, and we had sandwiches, but we let them all soak in the water. Like, we can't let them do that.
It wasn't that bad last time we went camping over by General Sherman, Daxter.
Oh yeah, it rained, and it was so nice.
Like, it was beautiful. No, we got this.
The last time me and Daxter went camping, it was not great.
We did it. We bought supplies.
We bought supplies the day before and then went.
Yeah, and then Ethan and we bought supplies the day of and went. We had very little, but Kelsey supplied us all with our food because she brought us all of the snacks.
Yeah, so we could just bring Kelsey. We could just bring.
Okay, yeah, we'll bring Kelsey. She'll bring snacks. We'll buy. We'll buy actual food, okay? And we'll have more than just like hot dogs and shit, and we'll definitely get shit for s'mores again. We'll buy stuff to make sandwiches, okay? Let's not buy pre-made sandwiches that are just gonna get fucked up, and we'll just have bread.
Last time we went camping with Ethan, I brought English muffins and cold ham and cheese. So.
Oh yeah, we had the bacon, cheese, and English muffins at our camping trip. That was not great, but it was all right.
Yeah. But when
I'm
we
gonna say that too wasn't terrible. Okay, I did not mind that English muffin.
used the grease from the bacon to English muffins, that shit was good.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was a big brain idea.
Yeah, see, we could do this. We could definitely do this. Just take
Yeah,
my car,
maybe.
bad. You
I don't know.
what?
We'll see. We'll see.
Maybe we'll
I'm
put
just
a
glad
boat
that I
on
don't
top
have to
of it.
drive anywhere for a full week. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. You'll be.
I won't even have my car.
You're not gonna rent a car? I guess you
No,
can.
why the fuck would I rent a car? I mean, I can, but I'm not gonna. They charge
No, you
extra. Yeah, you can.
I thought it was 25.
You can rent a car
Yeah.
at 21, but you have to pay extra for insurance purposes.
Damn.
Yeah.
Don't fuck up my new car.
Yeah. Like, I didn't have to pay when I rented that charger, thank God, because my insurance covered it, but, like, they were charging, like, $60 a day.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's expensive.
Yeah.
You know what we could do while you're here? We could probably rent a Ferrari for a day and see how fast it can go.
So I don't think we have the credit to rent a Ferrari for a day.
Yeah, you're probably right. But if it's like $90 for a day,
Damn.
like, why not?
Yeah.
What video games have you guys been playing?
Modern Warfare 2.
Minecraft.
Just
I don't have
played the games.
Modern Warfare 2. I just played that while I was super drunk with Ethan and Billy.
Modern Warfare 2 is super fun. It is a fun game.
Like I think the new Modern Warfare 2 is weird to me because I played, the Modern Warfare 2 that came out way back in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a completely different movement system and everything.
It's a completely different game. Why does it have the same name?
Because it's the sequel to Modern Warfare 2019.
Oh, okay. So why don't they say like Modern Warfare 4?
Well, because it's Modern Warfare 2019 was just Modern Warfare, right? So this is Modern Warfare 2. So they just restarted the series.
Oh, I guess we're in a era we have new modern ways of warfare.
I guess. I don't know. I mean, I don't think drill chargers are a real thing.
No. But they also don't have, like, people strapping bombs to drones and flying them at each other yet in that game, so.
Yeah.
Why don't we have more drone warfare?
That's something that people are doing.
Yeah.
Like, we should have an entire Call of Duty game where you're not a human, you're just a drone. And
Yeah, Advanced Warfare.
yes, Advanced Warfare.
Actually, Black Ops 3 took place all in your dreams.
What?
Yeah, because you fucking die in the first mission, and then your neural implant gets put into a fucking quote-unquote like an exoskeleton or something, so you basically become a robot. And then you go through like this whole entire thing, but then at the very end it reveals that you were dead the whole time, and that the suit was just saving your body enough to try and give you enough life to live, but you died in a hospital room.
Was that Mason?
No, that was,
No.
It was in Black Ops 3.
Black Ops 3 is a different series. Well, it's not a different series, but different storyline altogether.
Yeah, totally different storyline.
To be honest, I never played Black Ops 3 other than zombies.
Yeah, me either. I played the zombies in the multiplayer. I didn't really play the campaign at all.
But
I only know that because my one friend dragged me through that game's campaign through the hardest difficulty, and it sucked.
The problem with getting a new Call of Duty game every year is that they only have a year to make it. I feel like if they just had more time.
Now they're doing every 2 years.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, after this Call of Duty game is going to be the Call of Duty for the next 2 years.
Oh, okay.
Good. I like it.
It's like people should get, more. They should get more time to work on the game and flesh it out, not just give us new like one or the other. Like this new game won't have a campaign because it's gonna have this other big multiplayer thing. Like just give us it all, Make it all for us.
Yeah,
it's a good game.
I think
they should.
I don't know about Warzone 2. Warzone 2 isn't that great. I mean, if my Xbox could run it, I would probably like it a lot more, but
I've been playing through Resident Evil 4 and 7 at the same time. So whenever I get bored of one, I move on to the other. And Resident Evil 4 is interesting because I'm okay with the way that it plays. Like, when I played all the other Resident Evil games before 4, because I hated the fucking tanky controls. I hated the way that it moved and it aimed. And I was battling the controls more than the game, which wasn't fun. But when I have 4, you have like a little red dot sight, and it aims at it. I don't know how to explain it. It's fun. It's really fun. But I'm stuck in a part right now. And then Resident Evil 7, I want to get the DLC. But I haven't beaten the game yet. So that's what's next for me.
Alright.
That's cool. I mean, you should play Fallout New Vegas this time.
I used to play a little bit of Fallout New Vegas, but I didn't make it.
You should give it another go. It's such a good game.
I should. I've been playing Horizon Forbidden West again, and they have a board game in that game that I became obsessed with. And my new goal in this game is to beat all 16 challengers in this board game. Like, gets Pokemon.
Oh, you know what else I've been playing? I've been playing, have you heard of High on Life?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I want to play that.
Yeah, I got that game on Xbox. It's pretty fun. It's hilarious. That the gun and the knife, like, they talk to you. It's great.
They talk to you constantly, don't they?
Yes, and you can actually change it in the settings how often the guns talk to you.
Oh, that's not. I like that, actually.
Yeah.
We're keeping in mind how much you want to be talked to. I would just go ahead and blast that shit, make it sound.
Yeah,
like
I have it all the way up. Talk to me all the time. Say funny shit.
Yeah, say shit. Like, I want to hear about your fucking dead grandma. Tell me. Well,
the knife's just constantly talking about stabbing people.
Nice.
Good. It's good. I like it. I like it a lot.
It's great.
Okay. Like the Outer Worlds, but with talking guns.
Yeah. You're just traveling through like alien worlds and shit and fighting. You're a bounty hunter is what you are.
You're a bounty hunter, Rick and Morty style.
Yeah. And you're trying to kill a lot of people and get a lot of money.
That sounds great. I want to do that. So it's kind of like Borderlands.
Yeah, kinda.
We've devolved.
Yeah.
We've evolved.
It's
Okay.
Rick and Morty Borderlands, okay?
Morty Borderlands. Oh no, I fucking dig it.
I don't know, it's cool. There's a bunch of different guns too, so it's interesting. And they all have like different special abilities too and shit.
I want something that can throw teddy bears and kill other enemies with that.
Then you want to play Sunset Overdrive.
Sunset Overdrive.
Sunset Overdrive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played
I
that.
put it out of it. They have a teddy bear cannon.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah, I remember beating that game, and afterwards I went to a shop, and I was like going and trying to like customize my character and whatnot. And I remember you take damage if you fucking stand still for too long.
You
And
do?
that, yeah, I didn't know that.
I
Like
didn't know.
I was in a safe zone, and I was just like in the shop, and I'm just like, damn, I'm taking damage. So I go ahead, move around a little bit, and I'm fine. I try standing still outside, start taking damage, walk back inside, go and heal up, talk to the person. I'm just like, oh, it probably won't kill me while I'm like actually talking to a clip, and I fucking die while I'm fine.
Damn. That's
Damn,
weird.
That's lame.
I did 100% that game. One of the few games that I have where I beat it and every single side mission possible.
Ooh, nice. That's fucking nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-uh.
There's very few
Okay.
games that I have 100%ed. I don't think there's any that I have 100%ed actually. Maybe like Dungeon Defenders.
I think I 100%ed Oblivion.
Oh shit.
Like I did every single thing in that game. The old quest. It was a fun game. What can I tell you? I mean, like playing it since it came out.
I beat Dark Souls 3. I beat Bloodborne.
I'm
But I
pretty
did not-
sure Elden Ring just got an update or something.
Oh, I did not beat Elden Ring.
You did not beat Elden Ring yet. Oh wow.
I did not beat Sekiro. I got to the very final boss in Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. And then I couldn't beat him. So I'm right at the very last boss. Yeah. And I haven't been able to do a new boss or anything because I haven't beat it. I did beat Bloodborne though. Bloodborne was my favorite game of all time for a little bit. Just because I did sit down and beat it. But I was never able to make it that far again. Because I stopped playing after a while.
Ah.
Yeah.
Makes sense. So you ever surprise someone you don't like with like a toaster in the bathtub? Just break down the door and like while they're taking a bath or a shower and throw a toaster in it.
And then they die.
I mean, like,
I
it's
have
pretty-
not done
pretty
that
cool thing.
personally.
You ever gone jail? Ethan?
You ever gone to jail, Ethan?
Only one.
Only once.
Have you actually?
No, but I have been detained by a police officer a couple of times.
What was that for?
A number of things.
Okay.
Interesting.
The first time it was straight out of high school, actually. I think I was a sophomore. And I convinced them to let me go instead of taking me to county.
What did you
Because
get doing?
I don't remember exactly what I was doing, but it sucked. That's all. That's all I'll say. That sucked.
Okay.
Was a real incident. The second time I was riding my skateboard stoned.
Nah.
Yeah.
Got a DUI, didn't you?
I didn't actually, they just took me home.
Wow.
I got off lucky. Because they thought that I was some kid, like, riding around in the neighborhood because apparently some people called the cops saying that some kid in the neighborhood was riding around on a skateboard looking in people's cars. And so the cops were riding around and they saw me and they were like, "You're looking in people's cars, man?" And I'm like, "No, I'm stoned." And they're like, "Oh man, yeah, what's your name? Where you coming from?" I'm like, "I'm coming from that way and I'm going home." And they're like, "Oh, where you live?" I'm like, "I live that direction." And they're like, "What's that direction? Can you tell me where that's by?" I'm like, I don't know. I just knew I was going in the right direction for my house, and the police chief was not having any of my shit, and the guy he was with was all cool and calm and whatnot, but he stepped away because he almost arrested me right then and there. But his partner was like, "Don't worry, chief, I got this. I'll go ahead and get him where he needs to go." And then he dropped me off at my house and told me if he saw me out here again tonight, he would fucking arrest me.
Ah.
And I was like, no problem, I'm going to sleep.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have not had any run-ins with the cops, so.
Lucky with that.
Talk about the pirate deck you're building, Ethan.
The pirate deck I'm building?
Yeah.
Okay, so the pirate deck I'm building for you, Dexter, it's really, really cool. Let me actually pull it up so I know what I'm talking about. Okay. It's Beckett, Admiral Beckett. She's a girl. Don't ever forget it. She says that other pirates you control get +1/+1, and whenever you swing with 3 or more pirates at an opponent, you get to gain control of a non-land permanent they control, which is great. So you're stealing people's stuff. So what this deck wants to do is it wants to go ahead and get a bunch of extra combat steps and make a bunch of treasure tokens and possibly steal stuff on combat triggers when it can, and do that multiple times a turn until you go ahead and just engulf their board. The goal is to go ahead and take their stuff, essentially. I mean, I did the math for how I went and built the deck. If you were in Magic Wonderland, you could technically do, on average, 9 extra combat steps a turn.
Okay. I like.
Just being able to do that consistently, but that's assuming that you have all of your pieces. Without that, it would normally be able to get away with 3 extra combat steps a turn, 3 to 4, which is more than what you need, because then you're stealing 3 permanents a turn.
Yeah.
I mean, at minimum.
That's going to be interesting to fight against.
It's got great removal. It kind of sucks against removal against enchantments, but that doesn't matter because you're stealing them. And it's got decent, counterspell interactions. A lot of its counterspells and board wipes actually generates treasures, and some of its win cons revolves around treasures. There's one that says if you have 10 or more treasures, you win the game, which is nice. And then there's another one that says if you have 5 or more treasures, it flips into another card, and then it turns those treasures into reusable mana and card draw. Which, I mean, if you can just go ahead and find a way to win from there. There's some nice enchantments that will go ahead and help you loop or gain cards Goblin Bombardment will help you go ahead and loop Dockside Extortionate infinitely if you go ahead and have the right setup, and make you infinite treasures, and also ping for infinite damage if you so wish. The deck is built so that way you can abuse the game if you need to, but overall it's not going to be abusing much. So it's built in a fun, fair way, but it has win cons, it has ways to win, it has ways to go ahead and go infinite with turns, even though it doesn't have infinite, a single infinite turn spell in it. It can still take infinite turns. Because it has a pirate, the time stream navigator, and it has descend, and you have to have 10 or more permanents in order for you to even be able to use it. But you can pay 4 and tap it, and then take an extra turn. But you have to shuffle that card away in your library, right? Well, with Archmage Ascension, if you have those counters on it, which you can proliferate, then you go ahead and you just get it right back whenever you draw. Take extra turns, infinite turns.
Yes, yeah.
It's not gonna be able to do that in a game where, like, just out of the blue, then it's not gonna be able to abuse that. Like, you'll see it coming. Like, the opponents will see it coming. But it's possible. I mean, like, it's a pretty decent deck. Like, all of its pirates do something very, very necessary, like, you know, doubling on your pirate's damage and then going ahead and giving it double strikes. That way it's quadruple damage. Like, if your opponents aren't just gonna die to your pirates, then they're gonna die because of the lack of permanence that you're taking. Like, you're stealing permanence. Like, it's really good. Really
So
good.
you just have no defenses.
No.
The enemy has no defenses, I mean.
Yeah, it's gotta be very difficult for the enemy to go ahead and defend against a lot of it, because, like, some stuff says that, like, some of the pirate stealing effects, or kind of like, what's the card's name? It's kind of like, you know, take it until end of turn. Like,
okay.
like, you know what I'm talking about. But, like, you know, this deck wants to go ahead and steal their stuff until end of turn, even if it's just until then, and then sacrifice it for treasures. And then, you know, you go ahead and throw an academy manufacturer with how many treasures you're producing in the deck. Like, almost half the cards produce treasures. Like, you're making tons, and so those treasures become also food, include tokens. And it's great. It's great. And I didn't put too much thought into the land, but I got it for under $30, and they also got it to do everything that you need. So, like, the lands can go ahead and, like, bring back artifacts without even using you know, anything too niche. You can go ahead and, you know, search for other lands with, like, myriad landscape and lots of fetch lands, like lots and lots of cheap fetch lands, and also dual lands that have, like, swamp and island or mountain subtext, so long as they were cheaper. And then stuff like, you know, Treasure Vault or Arcane Lighthouse. Arcane Lighthouse goes and gets rid of Hexproof and Shroud until end of turn. So if you can't steal something because it has Hexproof, you can take it off. You can just get rid of Hexproof and then take the thing. Or the Treasure Vault, which is the most expensive land card, and here coming in at $5. It just taps for a wingding, but you can pay XX and tap it and sacrifice it and create X treasure tokens, which, if you have enough mana and another win con through treasures like, say, Revel and Riches, if you could just dump a bunch of mana into Revel or Treasure Vault and produce a bunch of treasures on, you know, the turn players before you end step, and generate 10 treasures on your end step, win.
Yeah.
You can go ahead, there's cards like Spell Swindle, Counter Spell, Counter Target Spell, generate X treasure tokens where X is that spell's CMC. Yeah.
Is there one of the card in there that says all your cards have flash?
Do you want about a Dalkin Ori?
Of a Dalkin Ori. You know how expensive that card is, Dexter?
$5.
Is it
$5?
only $5 right now?
Yeah, it just got reprinted.
Oh shit.
Like, since I'm getting so many treasure tokens, it would be cool to play everything on my opponent's turn, like on their end step.
Well, the deck right now is currently Dark Side Extortionist went up about $10 since last time I checked, but it's about $170 for the whole deck if you were to buy that basic lands and all. So if you were to go ahead and subtract like a Combat Celebrant and a Coat of Arms that I have in that deck, then that's like what, $30 taken off the price.
Oh,
it's like, so then that brings it down to like 140, 150. So I got the price as low as I could get it. I mean, obviously that came at sacrifices where, like, you know, the deck's not able to go ahead and respond to certain instant speed Blightsteel Colossus effects as well as it would like.
so it's still, your ninja's deck is still perfect.
No, so it does have a resculpt in it, and I did also put a Baleful Mastery in it, which both things are instant speed, exile target creature, planeswalker. Actually, resculpt says exile target artifact or creature, but it does it for 2 mana instead of 1 or 0. So, unfortunately, you're not getting as good of a value as if you were to be playing like other colors. The only card in the color combination that you can do that can do what you want it to do is a $40 card.
Damn.
Recording. Okay, now it's recording. Okay, so we realized that it stopped recording like in the middle of us talking about some stuff, but we are not going to repeat what we said because we don't even know because it didn't record it. So yeah, thanks for coming to the 13th or 14th, I believe, probably 14th episode of the Shid podcast.
I swear. Good podcast.
Yeah.
See you guys later. Mwah.